if you receive federal or state or federal unemployment compensation for any week of which you also claim a veteran's readjustment allowance. The amount of the former will be deducted from your readjustment allowance payment. Okay? Review of discharge. If you feel that your military or naval service justify or more favorable discharge or dismissal than you receive, you may at any time within 15 years after your separation from the service request and receive a review of it, unless you are discharged or dismissed by a general court martial sentence, subject to approval by the Secretary of War, the Secretary of the Navy, the Secretary of the Treasury. And then it goes to a blue page, additional facts for your future. And it's got a guy in a tie getting ready for work. And that was page 52. Now we're at 55. Let me get back. Or the Secretary of Treasury, the Receive Board may change or modify a discharge or issue a new one if evidence warrants. Apply to the service in which you served. Surplus government property. Yeah, that's what it says. Okay. Had to make sure where it was. Okay. Surplus government property. Preference on surplus government property is given to you for business, professional, or agricultural use if you were separated from active service under honorable conditions. For further information, you should go or write to the nearest office of the Reconstructive Finance Corporation. Federal regulation. As long as the emergency lasts, there will be regulations of the Office of Price Administrations, Office of War Mobilization and Reconversion, the Department of Labor, the Office of Defense Transportation, the Department of Agriculture, or other federal agencies which may affect you. However, in some cases, special exceptions are made for the veterans. That was page 55. I'll flip over to 56. Okay. Before trying to secure a loan, build a home, start a business, or make any other commitment, you should determine the special restrictions or advantage applied to your case by contacting the nearest office of appropriate federal agency. Further information is available through the local office of most federal agency. Social Security card. I actually found it. It's nice and pretty and made of metal. Okay? Oh, the one that Paul has is made of metal. No, I think I saw Edna's once, but of course, most of these is on online that you can get it. Okay, let me, especially the ones that pass, they got it. Okay, you will need a Social Security card if you take a job that is covered by unemployment insurance. Most jobs in private business and industries are covered. If you had a card before entering the service, locate it so that you will have it ready to show your employer. If you had a card but cannot find it, apply for a duplicate at the nearest Social Security Board office. You can do that anyway if you lose it. School or college credit. You may wish to apply for school or college credit for courses you took, service school you service schools you attend, or jobs you held while in the armed forces. Write directly to the school or college you want to attend. Enclose with your letter a certified copy of one of the following forms depending upon the service in which you serve. Dash, Army, WD, AGO, Form 100, Separation Qualifications Record, Navy, Notice of Separation from the U.S. Naval Service, NAV PERS 553, Marine Corps, U.S. Marine Corps Report of Separation, MAV MC 78 PD, Coast Guard Notice of Separation from the U.S. Naval Service, Coast Guard NAV CG 553. If you become disabled. If your disability due to the service, read. If your disability is due to service, read the disabled veteran should know. Page 56, page 61. If your disability is not due to active service and it is a permanent and total disability, you may be entitled to a pension. This is, that's 57, now we're at 58, known as the non-service connected pension. In order to be entitled of this type of pension, number 1, you must have been separated from active service under conditions other than dishonorable, and number 2, you must have had 90 days or more of active service, part of which occurred on or after 7th of December 1941 and before the end of the war. Or if you have less than 90 days of service, you must have been separated from active service for a disability occurred in service. 1940, that's Pearl Harbor, I think. Yeah. December the 7th, yeah, it's Pearl Harbor. Okay. The amount of this pension is $50 monthly. When you have received a pension for 10 years or reach the age of 65, the amount increased to $60. No such pension can be paid when you do not have a wife or a minor child, or your income exceeds $1,000 a year. Similarly, no pension can be paid when you have a wife or a minor child or an income exceeding $2,500. Applications for such pensions are properly made at any office of the Veterans Administration. Veterans with vocational handicap not due to active service should apply to their state board of education for training and assistance. Okay. Hospital treatment of Veterans Administration homes. If you are separated from the service under conditions other than dishonorable and your illness is not due to service, hospital treatments and care in the Veterans Administration home are provided by the Veterans Administration if you are not able to pay. You will be required to file an application setting out the facts and your sworn statement that you cannot pay for the care will be accepted as sufficient evidence by the Veterans Administration. Oh, I wish it covered the Vietnam veterans. Okay. Because it help. Alright, state benefits. Most states have passed laws gaining rights, benefits, and privileges to veterans. There are no additions to those provided by the federal government. The benefits range all the way from bonuses, educational aid, vocational training, employment preference, and then it's got a nice guaranteed of loans of official records of separation records, exceptions from taxes and licensing fees, assistance and secure benefits, provisions of unemployment benefits, medals and legal aid, depending upon the individual state. Most states has a service officer or a veterans commission located at the state capital to help you in determining the state benefits to which you are entitled. Such information will be available to you at Veterans Information Center. Okay, and I'm coming up on a hard break. And it's only a little few sentences. And I'm gonna have to break. Maybe I can't read that fast. As far as I know, I can't read that fast. Okay, you are listening to the blog. I am reading Going Back to Civil Life from give me a second, War and Navy Department, 1946. My name is Loretta Nash. I'll be back with you in just a moment.